Hello everyone, once again good morning. Please confirm me whether I am clearly audible or not. Please. Am I audible? Okay. So before we start, I would like to say to those people who have not joined our previous sessions, kindly you can, if you want to watch those sessions, kindly go to our YouTube channel. There you'll find the recordings. You'll also get the link in the description. In the chat section. You can also join our Telegram and WhatsApp group for this kind of updates and the recording links, everything. And today is our day 5, and today we'll learn about strings. Prior to this class, we have learned about arrays, and you can easily find those recordings in our YouTube channel. So let's begin with strings. You people, can you see my screen clearly? A notepad and a VS Code? Okay, thank you. So what are strings? Strings are basically a sequence of characters sequence of character or character array terminated by a null character. Let me write down. Strings are basically sequence terminated. Oh, sorry. Okay, and what is this null character? It is nothing, just simply this thing. This is the null character, and its ASCII value is simply 0. This is what a string ends with. That's why we call it a string. And what is the difference between a string and a character array? In character, okay, let me first tell you what is string literal. String literal. String literal is nothing. It is something that we write within double quotes. For example, suppose I take character A here, and then let me write my name only. So this is a string literal. Okay. String definition of string literal. String literal is whatever. Hope you guys understand this. And what is the difference between a character array and a string literal? See, when we write any character, and we just take it simply char A, then what we do, we write in single quotes, any alphabet. Okay, this is a character, but see, this is a string literal, to be very specific. Okay, and now how to measure the length of the string? Okay, for that we have two functions. One is string length, strlen. Here under inside the bracket, round brackets, you write the name of the string variable. Okay, and there's another thing, that is size of operator. But the difference between string length and size of operator, that I'm going to show you in the VS Code. Size of, here also you write the same. know what is the difference between these two? Can anyone explain? I mean, can anyone tell what is the difference between these two? Let me write by that time. Yes, Suraj, are you trying to say something in between?
I want to ask, what are you asking for the difference in?
Okay, I said like when you write string length, then the name of this variable. I mean, suppose here I have taken character. Uh, just check in the VS Code. Character A equals to the string name. I mean Devlina. And if you write string length, then A, then what will be the output? And if I write size of, then what will be the output? I mean, can you say the difference?
Uh, I'm quite sure about that length and size, both of things will give the same values, because in strings, every character takes one bit, 1 byte, and size of one character is also 1 byte, single character. So length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters, and size would also be, size would be 8 characters. Last one character would be added, that is the null character.
Exactly, Suraj. This is what
Yes.
the difference I wanted to explain. String length, strlen, this function will give you the output only. It will only count D, E, B, L, I, N, A, only 7 characters, and it will give the output as 7. But what size of operator does, size of operator, when you are counting the length of the string using a size of operator, it will also count the null space. I mean this null character, and it will give the output as 8. Okay, so just let me comment this out and run the one. We'll get to know then. Oh, okay, sorry. I did not see out. See, here you are getting answer is 7 for string length. And as I've said, now let me comment it out. Uncomment this one and run it. See, for size of operator, 8 seconds. Just in. So here you are getting 8 as the answer, because size of operator also counts the number of bits present there. So it also counts the character, null character there. Okay. So this is one thing. The other thing we can learn is, suppose name of our string is, check it out here. Where A equals to Geeks or Geeks. Okay. This is Geeks for Geeks. So, if you want to change a particular, if you want to change any particular alphabet within, so what we have to do? Suppose I want to change this one, this E to any desired letter of mine. Okay. So what will I write? I just simply write this A within parenthesis. I want to change this one, this E. So the index number of it is 0, 1, 2. So I will just write here 2. Sorry. 2. And here I suppose want to place A. Okay. See what happens here. See one thing, I have put this thing in double quotes, but I have put A in single quotes because A is a particular character which I want to place in the index 2. Now let me show you what will be the output for this. See, it is GEAKS. Though it was Geeks, when I had placed A2 in the index number 2, it will give GEAKS. So hope this much is clear to you. If you guys are understanding what I'm teaching, kindly write down a yes, because this is the first time I'm doing and I'm not sure that whether you guys are getting or not. Okay, so nice to see that many people are getting. Let's come to the next thing. Then what we do. So suppose we have two character strings, char a. One we take Geeks for Geeks. One we take Geeks for Geeks, and suppose then we take another one, another character. What to take here? Let's take LPU. Then, if I want to do this thing, now you guys tell me whether it is correct or not. Can I do this? A equals to B. Can I just assign this into? Can I assign B into A like this? Tell me, yes or no? Can I do this? I can see some yes. So okay, let me tell you. If I do this, my teacher used to say, if you do this, compiler ud ke lath marega. Actually, you can't do this. Okay, then let me show you. So here it is. And why you can't do this, that also I'll tell you. This is not possible. Just a minute. I think it will give some error. See, this is giving error. A equals to B, this is error. You know why it is error? No, Ravi, this is not due to the difference in size. It is not due to difference in size. This is because this is a kind of array. This is also an array, though it's a string or character, whatever it may be, but it is basically an array. And you can never write an array like this, array name in the left hand side like this. This is wrong. So whatever question, whenever you see a question like this, it will give error. I cannot assign like this, and array name cannot be in the left hand side like this. Okay, hope you understood. If you have any doubt, kindly ask. So now let me take some questions like this. Let me ask you that how much you people have got. Here, sorry. Here, A equals to A, comma, B, comma, C. Now guys, tell me in the chat section whether this is a character array or a string. Tell me. I'm waiting for your responses. Whether this is a character array or a string. Character array. Yes, correct. This is a character array. Okay, this is a character array. Correct. So let me write down character array. Very good. Then again, let me give you a question. Tell me what is this? Tell me what is this? It's a character array or a string? Yes, very good. This is a string. Why? Because we have a null character at the end. Okay, so this is a string. Let me take some more examples. Control V. Now tell whether this is a character array or a string. Yes, Arijit, due to null character, it is a string. Now tell me whether this one is a character array or a string. String. Just can any one of you tell me why is it a string? Like, did you guys randomly say it or yes, Arijit? The size is 4. Since the size is 4, the compiler will itself consider there is a null character. Okay, so it's a string. Perfect. But if the same thing would have been like this, then it would have been a character array. Because see, the size is also 3 and the number of elements present here, it is also 3. Hope you understood, guys, up to this much. Any queries up to this? Any queries? Okay, thanks. It's okay. Now let me add another file and let's do a problem. Just a minute, guys. Let me open a new folder and then I'll show you something. DSA. Just a minute, guys. Okay, so guys, now write a program. Okay, so guys, I think most of you can write, but still for those who don't know, I'll write for them. Can you convert the uppercase characters into lowercase? Just tell me in the chat section the basic algorithm for writing that. Do you know how to convert the without using any kind of inbuilt function? Can you just convert? Yes. Those who are saying yes.
We can increase or decrease the sky value by 32.
Exactly. Correct. Exactly. So let me write. Just a minute. For those who don't know, for them I'm writing, okay? And for those who know, they can write code by yourself. Include /st dot c plus. Guys, one thing. This is not for this one only. Like suppose you are doing any kind of program. Correct, Arijit. You are absolutely correct. So suppose you are doing any kind of program where you don't know what kind of header files you have to include. I would recommend you, not recommend, I'll tell you, please do include this header file when you're not sure what are the header files that you have to include. But because this is you can say this is a godfather. It has everything in it. Strings, includes algorithm, everything in it. So it's just when you include this one, it will go for everything. एक second. I'm not getting my file. Just a minute. Let me search for my file. Guys, is my screen visible once again? Guys, is it visible? Okay. So I was just not getting my folders. Leave it, I'll save it later. So what you'll do, suppose int mean. So in this question, we are converting the uppercase, the whole string into uppercase. Okay, string. Let me take a string. Int main. str we take, sorry, string str. Let the name of the string be Geeks for Geeks. So here in the string you find one character is in caps and rest are in lowercase. So we will convert the whole string into uppercase. So how we are going to do that? We'll use a for loop. For int I equals to 0 less than. Since here we know that we can count Geeks for Geeks, how long is it, but if this had been any unknown string or anything, any long random string, so in that case it would not have been possible for us to count. So we're just using sizeof operator, so that it will automatically count. Within that we will write now we have to apply the logic. You all know there's a difference of 32. It's 32 between the uppercase and lowercase. So it will be if str 32 greater than equal to a and this will be and because both the conditions should satisfy. It should be between A to Z. That's why str I less than equal to Z. Okay. Then str I minus equal to 32. After that you can just come out of the loop and see out str and del. What mistake have I done? I have done something wrong, that's why it's showing. What have I done? Can any one of you see the mistake that I have done? That's why it's coming red. End L. Sorry. Now let's run. See guys, hope you can see this. Geeks for Geeks has come in all caps. So everything has converted into capital letter. Okay. So similarly, if you understood this, then we can just write the replica of this program, doing a little bit of change and convert it into the whole program into lowercase. Can anyone tell me if you guys have understood this one? I mean, if you guys have understood how to convert it into uppercase, then can you tell me the logic for the lowercase? It would be same, almost same, just a little bit of change. Everything is almost same. Hurry up if anyone knows. I'm staring in the chat section. Yes, Arman, it will be A to Z. You're correct. Correct. So let's write the code for that too. Okay, correct. I see correct answers. Yes, Dilshad, you're also correct. They save this file. So for those who don't know, for them I'm writing. It's me. Similarly, we take here that character array. String str equals to anything, any random thing in small letters, any random string. Okay. Now we again use the same for loop. Int I size of str I plus plus. Now what logic we will do? See, in the previous it was we were converting into lowercase to uppercase. Okay, that's why this was the logic and you were just subtracting 32. So here in this case it will be from uppercase it will be from uppercase to lowercase. It would be in all caps. All caps. Okay. So here it would be str I greater than equal to A and str I equal to less than equal to Z. Now we do str I plus equal to 32. Okay. Now just print the string cout str return 0. Let's see the output, what it comes. Once again I made okay. No, I don't do anything mistake. I think I did any mistake, that's why it's coming red. Can you guys tell me what mistake I did? That's why it's
the bracket extra between and size of str.
Semicolon inside the for.
I less than, there is a bracket.
Thank you guys. Thank you, I missed it. Thank you. So let me run it. See here. Whatever string we wrote, this has converted into lowercase. Did you guys understand? Kindly write down like whether you understood or not, please. Okay. Now what if we do, this is something we are writing, okay, we do not use any inbuilt string functions, nothing. This is a simple code, this one and this one. Okay, let me paste this into your notepad and clear this off. So this was a function this was a program without using any of the inbuilt functions. Now if you want to do the same functions using the string operators, so as I have said that when you are not sure about the header files that you have to include, you include this one. But since I know and I want to show you guys that what we should include when we are doing it using the inbuilt functions, in that case, first simply IOStream, it's the basic one, you know. Then now we will be working with strings. Since we are working with strings, then that's why include string again. Okay, so leave it. I'll show you when we'll need it. So it's in main string str. Okay, string str. कोई भी ले लो. It's let me take GeeksforGeeks. Geeks for Geeks. Okay. Now there's a function called transform. It's an inbuilt function. Transform. That converts the uppercase into lowercase or lowercase into uppercase and vice versa, whatever you want to do. So this transform is, why did we use this header file? You know, because we are using strings. And now we will use transform, the inbuilt function. Any idea that what should I write inside transform? Can anyone say? Anyone? Any idea? Random guess. Nobody? Okay, let me show you. Transform. See, inside transform, we will write from no Arijit. See, there can be a thing that we want to convert the whole thing, or we may convert the few parts of it. Okay, let me explain here, then it would be easy for you to explain, understand. Let me write here. In transform, for a particular string, we can either convert the whole string, or we can convert the part of it. So here we will use iterators. I guess you people know iterators. For those who don't know, it is an STL. So for STL, when we are using iterators, remember, when we are using iterators, you need to include another header file, that is algorithms. Okay, when you are using iterators, you need to use algorithms. So here you should have included algorithms too. Okay, so what we are going to write here, inside transform, we will use a begin and end, and the place from where we want the transformation. Okay, so the name of our string was str dot begin. Okay, then comma str dot end, then str dot begin, Now what you want to do, you want to convert into uppercase or you want to convert into lowercase. So as we know that our string was already in lowercase, so yes, Avash, that's what I said, that if you want to include everything together, you should have used that what you are writing, that one. So now since our string is in lowercase, we would like to convert it into uppercase. So that's why we use it to upper. Okay. Now let me close the bracket. This is the thing. This is the whole thing. If we wanted to convert this into lowercase, then what we would have done? We would have just simply written it lower. Got it? So now we wanted to convert it into upper. So it's upper. Okay. And then simply print. You just simply print that and it will give the output. Let me try it here once, whether it works or not. Let us see. Then you just do the cout, str, real. Return 0. Okay. Now what wrong I have done? I am not able to see the mistake I've done. Okay, I just forgot to put that. Sorry guys, I forgot to put that. See, this is the code, and see, everything has come in uppercase. Okay. So previously, for converting this same code into same thing into uppercase, we had to use a for loop. This one is the code. So we had to use the for loop, and it was a bit complex thing. But here, when you're using the inbuilt function, it just came in straight line. See, and one line. It's an inbuilt function. That's why your code also becomes less complex. The same thing, if you wanted to do it in, if you wanted to convert it into lowercase, you would have written here two lower. So I'm not writing that code, but hope you guys understood it. Is it clear? Did you get this one? This inbuilt function, did you get it? Kindly reply. Like if you get it, then please reply. I'll paste this code. I'll paste this code in the chat section. Here is the code. Okay. Just take a minute, go through it. If you have any doubt, any query, kindly ask. I'll be happy to reply to those. Guys, is there any kind of doubt? Yes, Abhishek, I'm explaining. See. कहाँ गया? In this transform, what is happening? This is an inbuilt function here. str.begin. It's an iterator. str.end. str.begin. Like suppose here in this case we wanted to convert. Wait a second. Am I audible? In this one, what we are doing when we are converting str begin, str end, these things. See, when I hover it, you can see these are iterators. So this one is for begin, this one is for end, and this one is for particularly. Here we are converting the whole thing into uppercase, but if we would have wanted to convert for a particular, suppose this one, okay, I just made the spelling mistake also. If we wanted to convert only a part of it, that time we use it, okay. And to upper is what we want to convert to uppercase or to lowercase or something else. It's not something else. To uppercase and lowercase is only two things we can do. So Abhishek, did you get it? Okay. So now there's another thing, that is previously you guys might have noticed that I was writing like this one, or that is also a string, and now I am writing like this, string str. This is also a string. It's okay, but now people might have the question that when we write a character array and that can do a particular work, then why we need strings? We need strings because the character arrays require large size for operation, and like concatenation, append, these things, the character arrays need large size. But in strings we can do this in like very simply, we can perform that. We'll just gonna see that also. But in strings, those functions are easy, but in character array, those are not easy. And in character array, what we do is like the space, the size of the character array is kind of fixed. But in strings, see, I can just, after GeeksforGeeks, I can write anything. See, sorry. It doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter how much you write. It's fine. But once you close a character array, so you want to include something, that will be a problem. Hope you're understanding. So this is an advantage of using strings. So let's see some more different operations that we can do in strings. Just give me a minute. Let me clear this off. This one. This. Now concatenation. Now we'll do concatenation of the strings. What is concatenation? Concatenation means joining two strings. Okay. Like GeeksforGeeks and LPU. Let me write. Just like I showed you guys for this transform function, you can these concatenation is also a very simple one. Okay, so let me take two strings, string S1. Let me name it as S1. Excuse me. GFG. Okay, and let me take another string, str S2. And this is let me write LPU. If these two would have been two character arrays, then concatenating these two would have been tough. But since this is a string, it would be really, really easy. Trust me, guys. So One thing you can do is just simply cout S1 plus S2. This is it. This is it. And return 0. This will also give you the perfect output. Okay. Let me run it. But there's something wrong in this one. Not wrong. See, it is coming GFG LPU and there's no space in between. So if you want to write, suppose when you are writing any kind of name or surname, so you would prefer to put a space in between, na? So how would you write this? See, for the space, you'll just put a space, then again a plus sign. Yes, Kiran, correct. Now run it. We'll find a space in between. See, GFG and LPU has come here. But guys, this is not any kind of string function. I mean, I did not use any kind of inbuilt operation. I just it's simple, just put a plus sign, it will append. Everyone know this. Operator overloading. But if I want to use any kind of inbuilt function for appending, what will I do? Let me show you guys. I want to append string 2 into string 1. That means I want to attach string 2 into string 1. See, for that what will we do? S1 dot, we'll use append function. This will directly append string 2 in it. Okay. Now see, this is string 1. We are appending string 2 in it. So string 2 is also included in string 1 for now. So for printing it, what we'll print? We will print cout S1. Let us run the code and see whether we are getting the correct output or not. See, yeah, we got GFG LPU. We just use this new function append. Somebody, like, if any one of you want to do that append string 2 into string 1, then what will you do? What will you do is string 2 into string 1. Okay, and but here you have to print string 2. You know why you have to print here string 2? Because the string 1 is getting append to string 2 and that will be printed. Okay. Hope you understood this. See, this one has become LPU GFG because we have appended string 1 into string 2. Okay. Is it clear? This is what we do in string 1 and string 2. Now we can also, like we used to do in array, in strings also. Okay, let me paste this one. Control A. Just a minute, let me paste this one too. See, guys, in arrays, what we could do, we could access any element randomly. In string also, we can access any of the elements randomly. Just for example, here it is string S1 equals to GFG. Suppose we want to access this F. So what will we writing? What will we write? Cout, then S1. Here, what will you write? You'll write the index number of the particular character that you want to access. So here it is 0 and 1. Okay, F is in 1 position. me run the code. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, okay. It took some time, but it came. See, we are getting F. So that means accessing any element randomly is possible in strings. This is something like interesting in a string. Okay. Then we learned the transform function. We had learned the this append function. Then there's something called clear function. Okay, these are some basic string functions, like very basic things. First, let me do this. When we are writing cout s1, what will it give as output? This will give output as GFG since it was there. But when we use now I'll show you how clear function works. Okay, when we'll use clear function like str dot syntax of this one. Okay, let me write the syntax first. For clear, it's string name equal string name dot clear. Okay, so we have our string name as s1. We want to clear it, clear. Then now again, how will we get to know whether it is actually clear or not? So we just do a cout s1. Now let me print this correct or see, we are getting GFG only once. Only once we are getting GFG, because in the second time it is getting clear. That's why we instead of using cout holds this variable s1. This variable has nothing in it, so it prints nothing. Only once GFG, it's clear. Okay, did you get this much? Did you guys get till this much? Guys, take a minute of time and take a minute of time and so guys, hope this is clear. So let's move. Just like we did string clear, so there's another function called StringEmpty. Okay, to check whether the string is empty or not. So let me write the syntax of that one too. We'll get to know. Okay. Syntax is it's same. String, guys, believe me, string is a very easy topic. Name dot empty. Okay. This function checks whether the string is empty or not. Okay. Now what comes after it? Okay. Let me show you how to compare two strings. Comparison of two strings. This is string 1, GFG. And let's take string S2 as LPU. Okay. Now we want to compare whether these two strings are same or not. Okay. So what will we be using? The compare function. See, you could have done this in the, you could have done the operation separately and stored that in another variable, and then you could have printed. But what I am going to do is I'm just doing the whole thing in cout. That will finally give the answer. Okay. Cout, you could have done this separately also and print the variable where you are storing. S2 dot compare S2 dot compare S1 S2 dot compare S1 and then can any one of you guess what will be the output? Just a random guess, like tell me, do you know what will be the output? Anyone? No, Kiran, it would not be 0. Let me show you. Why will it be 0? The two strings are different now, then why will they show 0? See, it's 1. It's 1. The strings are not same. Now let me convert this into GFG just to show you that whether we are getting what output. Now we are comparing S to S1. See, now we are getting 0 because the two strings are same. Okay, so this is our compare function. Is it okay? Are you getting it? Okay. Now we have something called erase function. We did clear function. We did this compare. We did append. Now we are gonna do. We also did transform. Now we are going to do what is erase function. Okay. So erase function. Let me take a big string. Okay. Let me write the name Geeks for Geeks. Okay. This this is now we'll just return something. See, we want to now a question might be in your mind that whether we want to what is the difference between an erase and a clear. In clear, what we saw is, in clear, the whole string got deleted. Like, we did not get any output because the whole thing got deleted. The variable was free. But in string clear, what happens? Suppose I want to clear only this much. I don't want this, okay? Suppose I just want geeks and geeks. I don't want this for in between. So that's what we can do is, I can delete this for. This is what erase. I can erase a particular part of a string in between. Okay. So let's see what to do. It's S1. Guys, please remember the syntax. Only it's that you have to remember the syntax, but everything is really easy. Okay. S1 dot erase. Now, उसके बाद क्या लिखना है? Erase. Here, first you need to write the position from which you want to erase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it means it's 5, 3. Now let me see out. See out S1. See out S1. See, it's geeks and geeks. I mean geeks. The for got deleted. So now let me explain you the syntax for this. The syntax for this is string name dot erase. And now what we do inside is, this one is the starting position. Starting position. Okay. Starting position. Sorry. Comma. Number of elements. This is what our syntax is. That is, starting position means from which position you want to start deleting. See, I want to delete this 4. So this F lies in the 5th position. Since all like array, GeeksforGeeks also starts from 0. Sorry, I'm telling sorry. Please excuse me. I said GeeksforGeeks starts from 0. It's string starts from 0. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and F is 5. So 5. It is the starting position from which we want to delete. And the number of elements means 3. We want to delete 3 elements. See, F-O-R, it's 3. That's why 5 and 3. And now we are getting geeks. Is it clear, guys? Did you understand? Did you understand, guys? Okay, so hope you have understood. Now we have done quite a number of functions. Okay, now we have another function that is called find function. Find function. Okay, let me take this string only. String S1, GeeksforGeeks. Find function, what it does is it finds a particular word in this string. I want to find this for, whether this for is present in the whole string or not. Okay, so I'm going to use this find function. Cout S1 dot find. Guys, strings are very easy. You just need to remember what you are doing. When you are doing empty, you means empty is simple English, whether it's there or not. Find, it's simple English, it's there or not. Erase, these are just simple English. You don't need to remember anything else. So it's very easy. Find. Okay, so I wanted to find whether for word was there or not. For. Okay. Cout. Let me rub this one. See out. See, it gave 5. 5 means the starting position. It won't give you the whole string, like whether it is present or not. It won't answer in 0 or 1. I mean, in Boolean it won't answer, and also it won't answer the exact position of all the characters that we want to find. We wanted to find. It will only return the starting position. The starting position of 4 is 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From 5, F starts. So it will return 5. And when it is returning 5, that means you are understanding, okay, this thing is there in the string. Okay? Clear? Hope you got this one too. Now, is it clear, guys? Did you understand this one? Yes, Kiran, the string started from 0. That's why it returned 5. I mean, see, just a minute. See, G is 0, E 1, E2, K3, S4, and C. F starts from 5. I mean, F is in 5. So that's why it returns 5. I mean, from which position the desired, it is a kind of substring. You can say this is a substring. I want to find this substring, is it the actual string or not? If not, fine, Susmita, I'll show you. So, like, let me write something that is not here. Tell me something. Okay. Let me write here. Let us see. What if it does not find? Friend, did you understand why the answer was 5? See, it returns something random and like anything, random thing. So when you see this, you get to know, okay, this is some garbage thing. So LPU is not present in Geeks for Geeks. Sushmita, is it clear? Okay, nice to see. After this, what to teach you? Okay, so this, okay, now let's start study insert function. Okay, in insert function, what happens? Okay, let me insert this LPU only. Insert means we would insert a substring into the main string. Okay. S1. See, follow the syntax properly. We are inserting a particular another string that is not there in S1. We are particularly inserting that in this Geeks for Geeks. I mean in S1. So S1 dot insert. It's similar to what we did in S1 dot append, S1 dot here, etc. etc. Same thing. We are inserting in S1. That's why S1 dot insert. Okay. Here, what will you do? Now, at what position you want to insert? Suppose I want to insert it in position 5. So, 5. Then what I wants to insert? Suppose I wants to insert LPU. Okay. अब इसको पूरा सी आउट कर दीजिए. सी आउट. ठीक है. देखिए, what I did is S1 में I wanted to insert this LPU within this string. That's why I wrote S1 dot insert function, and where I want to insert, I want to insert at position 5. You can insert in any particular position where you want to insert. See, now run. One second, S1 does not. Just a minute, it gives some error. Why it did give error? Guys, just give me a minute. Let me resolve it. Why it did give. Now it's giving the correct answer. I don't know what is wrong with the compiler, why it did not give that way the output, but it's okay. We are getting the answer. See, Geeks for Geeks, and in the 5th position we are inserting LPU. That's why the next part, see, automatically got shifted. See, this is the user, this is the easy side of string. If this would have been a character array, that time you wanted to insert, you have to shift the next things to left or right, whatever, and then you have to insert. But in string, it's just simple. Simply write s1.insert. It's done. So is it clear? Did you understand? Okay. Now we'll just learn about sorting of strings. Okay, just a minute. See, when now we'll learn about sorting of strings. See, when we used to sort an array, what we used to do, suppose there were any random elements, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. When we used to sort, what would have been the answer? It would have come from ascending order, that is from 1, that is 2, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, right? Sorting of an array would have done by, the output would have come like this. So when we are sorting a string, how will be the output? Any guess? Suppose I want to sort this. Okay, let me sort my name only. Let me put my name here. Any random guess? Can anyone tell me what will be the output if I sort this one? If I sort my name particularly. If this would have been a numbers in array, then the output would have come in ascending orders, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever there is. But when I'm using these alphabets, then what will be the answer if I sort it? Any random guess? No, Sushmita, you are wrong. Okay, let me show you. See, first let me write. Guys, remember, when I'm using this function, please include the string, okay? Otherwise, you won't get the answer. Then, again, you remember in transform what I did? We used the, iterators. So in this sorting also, we are going to use the iterators. So when we are using iterators, since it's an STL, so you need to include this algorithm. Please do include these things, otherwise you won't get the answer. Or you can just simply do it bit/std c++.h. That would be also perfectly fine. So the syntax is string name dot begin. This is I want to start from the beginning only. Okay, I want to start the sorting from the beginning. That's why. Then s1 dot end. Actually, I want to sort the whole string here. Then cout s1. See what will it give. You all know na that there are actually 1 minute. Something is wrong. Just a minute. See, now I wrote the same thing, only now I got the correct answer. I don't know what is wrong with this compiler. Sometimes it's giving the wrong answer. Anyway, you all know that just like numbers, the strings also have the alphabets also consist of the ASCII codes. So they just do it on the basis of the ASCII codes. They sort it in the increasing order of the ASCII codes. So it's very simple. Sort, begin, end, iterators you're just using, and it's sorted. Okay, is it clear? So guys, I want to end the session here. I guess these are quite good. We have done a quite good number of functions. Hope you understood everything. If anybody of you have any doubt, please let me know. I'll try to answer. If I know, I'll definitely answer. Any query from anyone? No doubt. Kiran says no doubt. Anyone else? How many types of how many types of value does compare function return? Sushmita, compare, just we saw that if it is the same, it's returning 0. I mean, there's no difference, so it's 0. If it is not same, then it will return 1. So it is basically giving 2. But if there's something more, I'll definitely check out and I'll let you know in the Telegram. As of now, I know it's 2. If it is same, then it will be giving 0. And if it is not same, then it will give 1. Okay, any more doubts? Any more doubts? No more doubts? Then guys, thank you for joining. Hope you have liked the session. Hope you have learned something. So do join our Telegram channel, Telegram group, where you'll get notifications, and also join every Sunday. And thank you all for joining. That's it from my side. You may leave.